Gurubhyo Namah.
Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 9, Rajavidyarajaguhya Yogam. Shloka 4. Maya tadamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina matstani sarva bhutani nachaham tveshvavastita. Because of me, who is the Avyakta Murti or the Supreme Unclear, all these worlds are spreaded. All that is generated stays in me. I does not stay in that or them. All these are Atman, but for each and every individual, if that realization is not coming from within, they will not be able to understand that level. For each and everything that happens and is, there exists a reason for it to happen or exist. Until and unless we reach that realization of the Atman, which is our true self, we will be going through the cycle of birth and death. For the Supreme, the Guru, there is no distinction. Whether we are in the form of atoms, animals, birds, humans, or anything related. For the one to attain that supreme liberation, there is no particular way to follow that will lead you to the same. If they follow a particular way, they will only be reaching until where it will guide. This is the journey towards inner self. On the journey with Guru, this is the transformation which happens automatically. Shloka 5. Nacha matstani bhutani pashya me yogamaishwaram bhuta bhrannacha bhutasto mamatma bhuta bhavana. Bhutas do not exist as staying in me. See the godly or Ishwariya yoga in me. Though the bhutas are being ruled, the Atman of mine are not at all making the bhutas to think and do not stay in there. There is only one reality that exists. We should not get confused in any manner when the reality is considered. It is all that Brahma, that Atman. Other than that, nothing is there existing. When we do not experience it within ourselves, we will not be able to recognize it. Hence, to realize the truth of the self, Guru is the only way. Through Guru only, one can see and move in the right path towards the Supreme, that is the Guru itself. If in us we reached only until a particular level of understanding, does not mean that the same level that we reached is the truth. As per the state in which we are in, we will be viewing everything. Hence, when each and every individual is taken, that state or stage in which we are present needs to be understood first. Otherwise, we will see ignorance as true knowledge and move in the wrong path or way. Shloka 6. Yatha kashyastido nityam Vayu sarvatra go mahan tadha sarvani bhutani mastani tyupadharayan. How the air that is spreaded and occupying all is staying in space, likewise, understand that all the bhutas stay in me. All life is known to be the bhutas. Everything stay in Supreme. Hence, there is no need of any fear for anyone at all. The conditions of fear, anger, attachment, or anything related is not required at all. All that state exists when ignorance is within us. When the true knowledge comes, all these states subsides. How the level of the air occupies a space, similarly, the bhutas occupies in the Supreme or the Absolute. In the Atman, everything is spreaded or occupied. Shloka 7. Sarva bhutani kaundeya prakritim yandi mamikam kalpakshaye punastani kalpadau visrajamyaham. Shloka 8. Prakritim swamavashtabhya visrajami punah punah bhudagramamimam krishnam avasham prakritirvashat. Whatever is generated comes to my Prakriti. During the time of the end of the world, it comes towards me. Again, during the start, I am sending them out. Since they accept Prakriti of their own and are attached to that Prakriti, relying on my own Prakriti, all these bhutas were again and again generated. In the manner of Supreme, everything needs to be attached. There is a Prakriti or nature associated in the way of the Absolute. That way needs to be understood. If one is moving in one's own nature, they will not be able to see the reality. They will be going blind behind the material things and will get attached to the material world only. Hence, if in the nature of the Supreme, if the things are getting attached and realized only, the cycle of birth and death will not be happening. On the other case, if to the nature of one's own way we are attaching, we will be dragged away from the path that we are supposed to go. Sloka 9. Naja mam tani karmani nibantanti dhananjaya udasina vadasinam asaktam teshu karmasu. Sloka 10. Maya dhyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetuna anena kaundeya jagadviparivartate. O Arjuna, without any desires towards that karma, I, who exists as the one without any interest in those, will not get attached to those karmas. O Arjuna, presiding me, the Moola Prakriti or true nature which gives birth to both movable and immovable prapancha, and due to the same this world revolts. For the Supreme, there is no level of attachments towards anything at all. There, the Absolute is the only existence. There are no words, things, or anything at all. For that Absolute, it is that state of pure silence. There is no wobbling, no thinking, no distinctions that are present. Neither attachment nor detachment is present. It is a state of absolute consciousness which is present out there. Guru always moves and stays in that Absolute. As discussed previously too, if karmas are coming towards us, we are supposed to be interacting with those situations. As per the previous births, we are supposed to get or experience or do those. But when the Supreme is considered, it is that one itself. It is the Maya or the illusion that deviates and makes us feel that these distinctions and all these prapancha exist. What is in real exists is only the Atman. Sloka 11. Avajanandi mam moodha manushim tanumasritam param bhavamajananda mama bhuta maheshwaram. The ignorant ones who do not identify the real tattva of me, which is of the type of the great Maheshwara of all bhutas, will see me as a normal one who is depending on the body of humans and identifies me wrongly. All is the Supreme, but the exact form of the Supreme in visualization is the form of Guru. The radiance of Supreme or that Supreme itself in actual form is Guru. The one who identifies the real level of Guru and the one who experiences the Supreme will not in any moment stay a little away from Guru. That love towards the Guru is a love towards the Supreme. Only the Guru identifies us. In what situation we are at present, Guru sees the same. Guru comes with us on all our journeys. That lone compassion from Guru will make any deserted areas within us to the full flourishment. If one is in pure dedication to Guru, he will get elevated each and every time on the journey and finally attain that realization itself. Further discussion on the same will be continued.